last 10 weeks, the Hispanic Leadership Institute graduates before you and myself studied and experienced an in-depth, real-world look at successful 21st century leadership. We engaged with some of the most honorable, smart, and driven individuals in our community, who prepared us to take active roles in our community and to continue cultivating leadership skills for the rest of our lives. I am lucky to have made lifelong connections and excited to see future leaders pursue their goals and create a large-scale impact once we leave the ceremony tonight. But what is it exactly that makes a great leader? All of us at one point in our lives have had our lives impacted by a standout leader. Maybe it's someone you work for who comes to mind. For us graduates, it may be facilitators like Angela Flores, Lydia Blackthunder, Alicia Huizar, and Mary Rios, who mentored us, prepared us for the unknown, and even shared tears with us in this institute. Or perhaps it is in thinking of someone like Dr. Martin Luther King, who led the civil rights movement, or Steve Jobs, who forever changed technology and the way we interact with each other. To me personally, no one stands out more than my own father, my daughters, and my career mentor. I feel so lucky to have each of them here with me tonight. My father was my mentor from day one and taught me 3 key lessons. First, be courageous. One of his favorite artists, Smokey Robinson, sings, in Ooh Baby Baby, mistakes I know I've made a few, but I'm only human, you've made mistakes too. You've got to be willing to accept the outcomes of your decisions. Thank you, Dad. Identify your strengths. Awareness of your own strengths and weaknesses can allow us to utilize them accordingly. I remember a time I urged my daughter into soccer and dreamed of her success, when in reality she found it wasn't for her at all. Her true talent was in music. I'm so stunned and proud of her passion and her pursuit of what made her happy. Thank you, Anaí, and thank you, Abigail, my beautiful daughters, for the lessons. I admire you and I encourage you, and I admire your drive. Hard work above all else. Working hard sounds like an obvious leadership trait, but when one takes ownership and gives maximum effort, anything can be possible. I've been blessed with great employers in my career, yet at the top of my list, there's an executive leader who is living proof that hard work pays off. I would not properly deliver this keynote speech on leadership and professional development without mentioning my incredible mentor. Let me give you a more accurate portrayal. He got his introduction to work and development in his teens, flipping hay bales and burning weeds. He then hit the ground running, serving our country in the military. He dug ditches for a cable company, advancing up the ladder year by year. His sights set on holding an upper-level leadership role. The role of regional general manager became his. He took that Fortune 500 company under his wing. Today, he is Deputy City Administrator for the City of Yuma, paving the way for future leaders like us. Thank you, Ricky. Your leadership and actions speak louder than any words could explain. As you can see, leadership can take many styles and can develop in many ways. Each can be good and unique. In the last several years, I've poured my heart out into Relay for Life, a cause in which I took a leadership role to raise thousands of dollars to help find a cure for cancer. I had to step up to the plate to lead my team to achieve a greater goal. Looking back on that effort today and applying all I've learned in the Hispanic Leadership Institute, I better understand what it is to be a great leader. First of all, you must be authentically you in the manner you engage with others, and always strive to be the best version of your genuine self. You must be prepared to take the lead and make decisions. This may at times require courageous leap rather than taking steps, but I have learned that it is vital to approach each decision wisely rather quickly. Earn the respect of those you lead. Be true to your relationships and build trust. The support of each member on your team is essential. Sometimes sharing values regarding why you do something is more important than what you do. Delegating is an important skill to learn, but also be prepared to step in and take responsibility. Set clear communication standards and be able to explain a depiction of your vision, stance, and your direction. Set goals and deliver. If something doesn't feel right to you, chances are it isn't right. I often seek out discussions with a few select individuals before making a tough decision, not only to give me certainty in what I think, but to boost communication and understanding amongst the leadership group. And last of all, accept that you are not always perfect. Nobody is. Learn from the falls, but don't become destabilized. Always get back up. Keep pushing forward, be resilient, and of course, never forget to smile. Therefore, the answer to my question about what truly makes a great leader is right here in front of me. The Hispanic Leadership Institute and all those involved in it allowed me to see that modern day leadership has endless possibilities to be great when we come together collectively, understand our true potential, and are able to take that initiative to shape our futures rather than just reacting to what happened. In closing, I'd like to leave you with some words that resonated with me that have led me to where I am today. A quote by Douglas MacArthur, 1930s Chief of Staff of the United States Army. A true leader has the confidence to stand alone, the courage to make tough decisions, and the compassion to lead to the needs of others. He does not set out to be a leader, but becomes one by the quality of his actions and the integrity of his intent. Graduating class of 2016 Hispanic Leadership Institute, we did it. We are now and will continue to be the future leaders of this amazing